What's up, Aura babes? Welcome back to my channel. Um, I just realized I forgot a deck. Yeah, welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're going to be looking at what plot twist is coming in your life between April and June. So from the beginning of April to the ending of June, basically the next 3 months. But I kind of wanted to give y'all a timeline. So yeah, we're gonna go Aries through Pisces. This will be time stamped. Please like this video, comment down below and say hey, especially if you're watching the playback, and subscribe to the channel if we vibing. What else? All of the decks that I'm using, no, two of the decks that I'm using, I did do unboxings for them, so make sure you check those out. And if you're new, welcome to the channel because we've been getting a lot of new subscribers. So let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all already know the vibes. I'm on the iced coffee tonight. And I actually want to sit that over here. And then I'm off of the iced water tonight. I literally slept all day because I was tired. Channeling does that to you. But we here now. So let's go ahead and get into it. And yeah. So let me go ahead and turn this down. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start with Aries, okay? Oh yeah, I want to tell y'all what the heck we looking at. We're going to look at how your finances are now, basically where they're going. So the point of this reading is we're trying to see what current trajectory you're on, because a lot of people don't tell you, or I noticed that, I don't know, I haven't really heard many readers say that whatever's happening to you, you can change the outcome, okay? Now, it takes work. Like, you can't change what happens tomorrow exactly, but if something's going in one way and you see it start unfolding, you could change it, okay? You could start doing the work. You could start putting your energy toward another direction. So we're going to figure out where it's going. And if you don't like that, we're going to get advice on what you can do to start changing the outcome before it happens, okay? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with Aries. Let me timestamp Aries. Come on. I usually try to put it on the same page, but I ran out of space. Mm, 254. Aries. I can't tell if that's the washer or the dryer, so I'm not gonna go till 10:30. All right, spirit guys for Aries. Let's get to it. Spirit guys, Holy Spirit, Jesus Christ himself, please give me clear and concise answers for all of my aura babes tonight. Thanks for the like. All right, let's get to it. Spirit guys for Aries. Spirit guides, show me my Aries babes finances for the next 3 months based on the current trajectory of where they going with it, like how they moving right now. Spirit guides for Aries. All right, let's grab the cards. Aries, what the heck y'all got going on? So we have the 10 of Wands in the reverse here. We have the Moon card in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. Jeez, all right. The Tower in the reverse. Thank you for the like, babe. And I want to pull one more. The Strength card in the reverse. All right, Aries, I already knew y'all coming out the gate. Listen, all right. All right, so basically with the 10 of Wands in the reverse, the stress is relieving. You are letting go of responsibilities that you can no longer take on. Like I see that you know that like it's too much going on here. So in the next 3 months, I see you, the burdens of making money are gonna stop it's not going to be so heavy. You're going to find easier ways to make money here, or you're going to move on to a job that no longer stresses you. But I do get you releasing what's holding you back and how you make your finances. Like if you want to make more and you have to leave a job, you're going to do it. If they're overworking you and it's causing you to not be productive on your side hustle, you're going to find something new. You get what I'm saying? We got the moon card in the reverse here. So things are starting to become clear to you now with your finances. You're starting to see things as they are. You're no longer confused right now on what needs to be done. So you're ready to make the move. You're like gearing up is what I'm getting here. We got the Page of Swords in the reverse here. It's because in the past here, it's like you're starting to realize that you keep doing the same thing over and over again, and you don't want to do that anymore. Like you don't want to do that anymore. So you're realizing that if you haven't already, you're going to, but you're starting to realize that you can't keep doing things the same way. You're trying to level up. There could have been like a bit of immaturity when it came to how you handled your finances. It's like you had this structured way about how you handled your money, but it's like even though it wasn't working, you like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Well, this is just how I do it. I just don't have enough instead of switching up the switch up. Okay. So we have the Tower in the reverse. You feel like what you have for what you have to do, you are dodging a bullet. But also I do feel like with this Tower in the reverse, you are someone who feels like you are just, you're just missing, like this is a dramatic example, but you just missed an eviction. You just missing your lights cut off. Like you feel like you just on edge, avoiding the tower or chaos, like just by a millisecond. Okay, so we have the Strength card in the reverse here. Let's see. So the angels are saying if you want to make your finances better in the next 3 months and you don't like the trajectory of where it's going, that what you can do is step up and take responsibility for how you're making your money, okay? They want you to step up and take responsibility about how you're making it, how you're saving it. Sorry, y'all, the puppies are barking. But yeah, how you're making it, how you're saving it, and how you're investing your money. They're telling me that if you want to change the trajectory of how this is going, you got to step up and harness your inner strength, because they're telling me it's going to take a lot of you. They don't want you to, now is not the time you want to cower out, okay? Let's get you an oracle card on that, and then we're going to move on to your love life. Spirit guides for Aries. What final message do you have for Aries when it comes to their finances? We have education. Thanks for the like, babe. You may need to take a class or do research to find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. So the angels are saying you're either needing to get educated to get better, or you're needing to educate others. And that's what's going to bring you your money. So take it as it resonates. All right, let's talk about your love life. Spirit guides for Aries and their love life. Let's see the current trajectory of your love life the next 3 months. Spirit guides for Aries. For Aries. All right, Spirit guides. Let's get it. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups here. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. All right, Knight of Cups. Well, I can see now you're going to need to get back in your lovey-dovey bag, because all this hard shit ain't working, okay? Anyway, did I cuss too early? Yeah, it wasn't 10 minutes in. All right, so we got the Seven of Cups here. So basically, where your love life is headed in the next 3 months is being confused. You're not knowing what's what. You could have options coming in, but I really feel like you're gonna be confused on where you went wrong the last time. And it's something about these options where it's like they're gonna be similar, or they're all gonna seem too good to be true, and then you're gonna be confused. So I get confusion coming in, but you do got options coming in the next 3 months. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse here. They're coming in because you let a missed opportunity pass you by. Something didn't work out with somebody else. It wasn't solid, and you were able to just, because you cleared that energy out and let it move on or move along. Now you got other options coming in because you made space for them. So it's almost like you quantum leaped. For those of you that don't know who that is, it's like you bypassed a poor timeline that you had. Thanks for the like, babe. So basically, if you were homeless and then you got on Craigslist and put out an ad and was like, hey, I don't have any money, but I can babysit someone's children in exchange for a place to live, and you let me have my evenings free. And then you got on YouTube and started doing the YouTube channel. Your channel blew up. You quantum leaped, right? You like bypassed the homelessness. So it's like you did that, but with your love life, if you get what I'm saying. Okay. So yeah, anyway, you could have felt like you missed out on an opportunity is what I'm saying here. Something didn't work out here. We got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You could have been dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, but this person was not solid. They were non-committal with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Relationships feel like too much. It's like maybe they were cool with like laying and playing, but they wasn't cool with staying. All right, yeah. Bars. Five of Wands in the reverse here. How you feel about that? You just now starting to, it's like you were really conflicted about this. It didn't sit well with you. Internally you felt chaotic, and now you are finally making peace with everything. Like you're starting to make peace with what's gone on, or you're starting to understand it, or just not care about it anymore. With the Knight of Cups here, if you don't like the trajectory of how your love life is going to go in the next 3 months, the angels are saying it would benefit for you to be open to fall in love, like act in a more loving way. So I told y'all the thing that I do. I feel like it's not toxic, but it is what it is. I paid a lady, so we'll see what she says, if y'all know what I mean. But every relationship I treated, even if we're just talking, I treat it like they're going to be the one. Because if they're the one, I don't want to regret that I was playing games and this, that, and the third. But in turn, what that looks like is when I leave or when it's over, whether they ended or I ended, they end up coming back because they didn't think they were going to miss me that much because I put in my all, but obviously in a realistic way. But yeah, so the angels say they want you to open up to love and stop thinking every single person is going to burn you. That's how you're going to attract people that are more serious, and that's how you're going to know who exactly is for you, no matter how they're acting, because your heart is open so you can feel it. Don't be naive, but they do want you to actually engage, you know. I am loving encounters, like romanticize dates, get dressed up, get cute. Like I have a date. When's my next date? Not this Friday, next Friday, right? And I'm like, okay, what dress I'm gonna wear? How I'm gonna be my face? Like, less about them, more about me. But you get what I'm saying? Like, get cute, go outside, like romanticize it. Okay, so let's see. Let's get you 2 oracle cards on that. Okay, so here, guys. What else? Final notes. Okay, what Aries can do to change the trajectory of their love life if they don't like it. So we have fear. They want you to work on. They're telling me you operate out of fear is the thing. But that's why they want you to get into your lovey-dovey bag. It's hard for you to do it because you fear that everybody gonna be like this last person. And maybe they are, but what if they're not though? So we have expecting the worst, afraid of failure, wasting time on negative thoughts. So they're saying it's a waste of time you doing that. It's not helping you. Okay, what else for Aries? What else can they do to change their love life trajectory if they don't like where it's headed? So we have soul contracts. Thanks for the like, babe. Fated connections, karmic relationships, spiritual agreements, destined to meet. They're telling you to keep in mind that you have a soul contract coming in. Somebody who you're destined to meet. So they want you to keep that in the back of your mind when you're sitting there operating out of fear. Whether it's fear that somebody's going to play you or fear that no one's going to come in, like your person's not coming, they are coming. And everything that's happening is fated. Okay, so that's what they want you to know. That's what I have for you, Aries. I hope that helped. Now we're going to move on to, what's after Aries? Taurus. Let me look at the chat. Let's see what's what. Let's see. Okay, what's up, everybody in the chat? Okay. Shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out to all of my new subscribers. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Last night's reading went up crazy. It was a bit abnormal, but I was like, okay, hey everybody, hey. So we're gonna do Taurus at 1613. After I do Taurus, I need to switch my clothes in the wash. So we go take a little 5-minute interlude, but I am doing all the signs, but y'all already know the vibes. I'll be like, come back in 5 minutes. Okay, Taurus, we're going to start with your finances, and then we're going to do your love life. And yeah, we're doing next 3 months. What's the current trajectory? We're about to see the plot twist, okay? And the plot twist is I'm about to show y'all how to get up out of this mess if y'all in one, okay? That's the plot twist that your haters don't see coming. All right, so guys, for Taurus, let's do it. So guys, for Taurus's finances for the next 3 months, show me the current trajectory. For Taurus. All right. Let's see for Taurus. We have the Emperor in the reverse. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. Whoa. 10 of Cups in the reverse. That's all right. We're going to work it out. 7 of Cups. Or 7 of Pentacles, sorry. 8 of Wands in the reverse. Jeez. All right. Y'all in the reversals. I've been trying to predict in advance. I'm like, who won't have the best one? Probably the damn Capricorns or the Virgos. All right, let's get it. We have the Emperor in the reverse here. There's an Aries energy here with this Emperor in the reverse. You could have a boss that is really demanding or someone who likes to keep people down here. But in the next 3 months, I get you being really angry about your finances and cynical about, I don't know, I just feel like you be spending out of anger, or that's where it's leading to. Or I get you being really angry about how your finances are going to be going in the next 3 months here, or not feeling satisfied. Yeah, we got the Ace of Cups in the reverse, Taurus. I get you're not emotionally satisfied. It's like your finances aren't how you want them to be. And because of it, it makes you a bit sad. So I don't know, I get you like being used to how it is. So you try to cut your emotions off when it comes to it, but you're not emotionally satisfied with how you make your money at all. You might not like where you work. You just show up and you do your job. Yeah, 10 of Cups in reverse here. I get it's because you don't feel like you have a good job. You don't feel supported there. You feel like it's hard for you. This can't be your happily ever after. That's the vibes I get. Like, yeah. You're not happy with how you make your money. We got the Seven of Pentacles, though. You're trying to stick it out to see, like, if anything's going to grow from what you do. Like, is your work going to be done in vain? So you're trying to see if you're going to get back something for what you put in. We got the Eight of Wands in the reverse here. The angels are saying what you can do to change it or level up even more. They don't want you to put any more energy into this job. They're telling me putting way too much energy. You could be showing up, doing stuff that nobody else does or that nobody even asked of you, thinking it's getting you brownie points. They're saying don't do that. Also, what else am I getting here? You could be traveling way too much, spending all your money. They don't want you to do that anymore. But somebody's money is leaving like really quickly. They don't want, yeah, your money's leaving too quick. Okay, so be careful with that. All right, let's get you one final advice card on that one. Then we're going to move on to your love life. Okay. Let's see what else. So we have brilliance. You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. So the reason this is going so flat for you, like everything's happening the way it is because you're supposed to be inventing something here. There's a special way you're supposed to be making money where it's going to shock everybody, okay? So if you want to change the trajectory, if you're traveling, stop doing that. If you going back here and there, spending money, letting your money leave quick, they want you to stop doing that, okay? Let me go ahead and, yep. There we go. So yeah, stop doing that, okay? Okay. Now let's look at your love life. Why am I putting these back? Spirit guides for Taurus. Show me the current trajectory for the next 3 months of Taurus's love life, please. 1, 2, 3 for Taurus. We have the Empress in the reverse. Page of Wands. Ace of Wands. Thanks for the like, babe. 7 of Wands reversed. The Moon reversed. All right, let's have it. So the Empress in the reverse, there could be a connection where it's just like it's not growing. The situation, you feel like it's not doing you any more justice anymore. It's not nurturing you. You don't feel loved. You don't feel handsome or beautiful in it. Like it's just dying out here. The grass isn't growing over there. So if you're not in a situation like that, your situation is going to go in that way. That's what the angels are saying. That's where it's headed based on the current trajectory. We got the Page of Wands. Yeah, it's somebody here. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's a lot of fire out here. But right now, the angels are saying it's somebody here that you are interested in or that's interested in you. That it's a beginning though. This person there could be an age difference with this page out here. But there's somebody you're admiring here or that's admiring you. And so it's just the beginning. It's a spark happening here, okay? So that's what they're telling me where it's going out now. Your love life has you excited at this moment. Ace of Wands, yeah, it's a brand new beginning that's happening here. It could be a whole lot of sexual chemistry. If it ain't go down yet, you already know when it go down, it's going to be nasty. Thanks for the like, baby. You are very much looking forward to that, okay? We got the 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, right now you're starting to drop your guards. You're being less protective over your heart, or you're being less of a skeptic because somebody got you in this excited phase here. or this, yeah, they got you excited, okay? We have the moon card in the reverse here. If you don't like where your situation is going with the Empress in reverse, where I said this situation might not be nurturing or it's not going to go in that route, the moon card in reverse, the angels are saying don't play mysterious. Tell this person up front what it is that you want and what you're looking for. Don't be scared to tell them what it is. Like, this isn't the person that you want to play the let's be vague game with, or let me be super mysterious. And if they're being mysterious, you need to let them know what it needs to be. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, this, I see what the hell you're doing over there. I don't know what you got going on, but this is what I like. I like transparency. You know, I want to be under the moonlight with you. We want to be in the sun, okay? Let's go ahead and get you some oracle cards. So, you guys, for Taurus, what can Taurus do to change the trajectory of their love life in the next 6 months? 3 months if they don't like it. We have dedication. Stay dedicated to your goals. Efforts will reap success. Taurus, you got some goals you chasing. The angels are saying stay dedicated to them. Don't stop chasing them because somebody showed up, okay? Hey, call me King Kika. We also got 2 cards that popped out for you, so we're gonna take them. We have hustle mode, grinding hard, ambitious drive, determined effort, sleep can wait. Yeah, they want you to stay in hustle mode. It's something about this person that could have the tendency to have you thrown off. But I really kind of get it's your mode, Taurus, where you you tend to get invested in people, or you're invested in this person where it's like you'll start like going out with them and like neglecting the stuff that you have to do. I know you have to share some of your time, and it's unrealistic to think that, like, say if you're like me and you posting 2-3 videos a day or whatever it is very unrealistic to think you're going to be dating somebody and not have to give up that time. But they're saying they want you to keep that same hustle mode energy, okay? Because another human can't completely fulfill you. Fulfillment comes from within yourself, so you're going to be disappointed when they start letting you down. We have fake flex, okay? Pretending wealth, showing off bar, luxury, deceptive bragging, rich on Instagram, broken real life. If it's you doing that, don't do that. But I'm getting, if your person, you feel like they got a bag, they don't. There's a reason they telling you to stay dedicated to your goals. I'm not saying you can't keep this person after you call them out for being phony baloney, or you find out they phony baloney when it comes to that money, but your money is what's going to save them, okay? Because if you think, oh, I met a rich girl or a rich man, I met Oprah or whatever, you're going to be highly disappointed that you put your eggs in that basket and let your stuff flop, and then you got to go back and try to get your motion back. That's what I have for you, Taurus. All right, I'm about to take a 5-minute break, you guys, because I need to change out my clothes out of the laundry. I'm sorry to do this, but it was either that or y'all don't get to read at all. So this is what I always tell y'all when I do have to do this and go on a break. Come back, set a 5-minute timer, come back in 5 minutes. I will be here. And next up, we got Gemini. We are doing Aries through Pisces. So yeah, come back and we're going to look at the next 3 months, the trajectory of where your money and your love life is going. All right. And if you haven't already, take this time to like the video and subscribe as well. But put your 5-minute timer on. I will be right back. I'll see y'all soon. Okay, y'all. Shout out to y'all who waited. I'm sorry, but I'm being domestic right now. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. What's the next thing? I'm trying to see when do I need to 11:15. Let me write that down. 11:15. I need to go get my laundry out. All right, so we're going to do Gemini next. Let me get some lotion. I'm trying to use up my Bath and Body Works lotions because one of my good ones went bad and I forgot they do that. But it's the peach one. I used it and I'm like, man, it smells like chemicals now. Like, okay, so let's time Gemini at 36:52. All right. And again, shout out to everybody that waited or that popped back in and came back. Y'all are everything. All right. For Gemini, spirit guides for Gemini for their finances for the next 3 months. What trajectory are they currently on here? Give me 5 cards on that. Acting like you didn't want to hit that shuffle on me. We got to hit that shuffle. There we go. All right, spirit guides for Gemini. Let's get it. For Gemini, for Gemini, for Gemini. We're about to look for the plot twist. The plot twist is you're not about to go through nothing crazy. We got the Emperor in the reverse again. 10 of Cups in the reverse again. What y'all got going on with the finances? We got the 7 of Pentacles. Ace of Swords in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse. Okay. You could be like mismanaging to a default here. You probably need a little bit of advice professionally. Okay. All right. So we have the Emperor in reverse, where your finances are going in the next 3 months. We got Aries energy. I feel as though, all right, hear me out, Gemini. Don't hate me. Hey, Eric. I feel like when it comes to your finances, you're your own worst enemy, okay? It's like you love the title of being in charge, but you're not doing what you need to do all the way to manage the money correctly, okay? We got the 10 of Cups in the reverse here. You feel like you're not living in a happily ever after. It's like a distorted version of it. Like you might have the job, the house, the everything else, but for some reason it's still not as it should be. I think that you might be living beyond your means, or it's kind of like a rich broke thing is what I'm getting. Like you got like you live in this big beautiful house possibly, or a luxurious apartment, but it's like it's really hard for you to even afford to go out to eat, even if it's just like once a month. We got the 7 of Pentacles here. You think that doing things the way that you do them are eventually going to like you're going to be able to save that way. Like it's going to benefit you in some way, the way you're doing these things. We got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, it's hard for you to see clearly. You actually don't. So you're okay. This is not a bad thing. It's not that you're purposely doing this, Gemini. It's that you're not educated on how to change it. Like you know what you know, and it's like maybe growing up nobody taught you about money, but at the same time you're doing the best out of your family, but it's still, you know, you can see how it's not going to go well after a while, or you want to do better, or it's still some trick to it. We got the King of Swords in the reverse here. That's you, babe. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. If you, what you could do to change your finances is to not be so rigid here. You don't invest your money at all. I'm going to pull another one. We have the Hermit here. They're telling me your money goes out, but you're selfish with how you do it. It's something about being cold. I get it. So you're someone who the angels have blessed with a whole lot of money, but you're not generous at all. Not where you're supposed to be. Like if you have children or anything like that, you don't really give to them. If you have a wife, they're saying, or a husband, you know, you don't share. The Hermit card, they want you to do some soul work because, see, about your finances, it's an energetic thing. So if you want everything to change, you to be happy about your finances and be able to enjoy what you make, you need to do some soul work and stop gripping it. Because if you tell the universe, I don't have that much money, I'm so broke, then it's going to make you broke eventually, you know? Or you're going to be spiritually broke because you're not generous. Like you think the money's not going to be flowing for you because you don't allow it to flow in your real life. I hope that's making sense. Okay, let's see what else. One more piece of advice for your money, and then we're going to move on to love for Gemini. So we have money matters. Money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. Yes, something's going to happen here. I just really get that because you don't put it out or you're so rigid with what you do, they're going to send a situation that's going to make you have to put money out. All right. So just don't be so tight on your money or selfish. I know that sounds crazy, but even the most famous people with the most money they give to charities, they don't know these people. You know what I mean? Like just even rich people who have the stankest attitudes donate. They even know how money works. Like Beyonce even donates and stuff like that. I think she does like a turkey drive every year, and Megan Thee Stallion. They don't have to do that. They could just be in their house enjoying themselves. Everybody knows that's how money flows. You know, it goes out, it comes in. It's an energetic flow thing. Okay. But anyway, so they're saying money does matter, and to watch your expenses, save up for the future. So if you don't have a savings account, you need to make one. Okay. Voyager, when will it be resolved? You need to book a reading. Why y'all just throw questions out there on a reading that's a general reading? That's weird to me. Okay, let's look at the love life. I don't think y'all understand how weird and out of place that is. The proper question would be, hey, how do I book a personal reading? Right? Sphere guys for Gemini. Let's look at your love life. Sphere guys for Gemini. What's the current trajectory of their love life? Let me go ahead and put you in time out. Okay. So we have the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords in the reverse, Page of Wands, Three of Wands in the reverse here. Let's see. Okay. So current trajectory of your love life. We got the Three of Swords. So I do see you heading toward a heartbreak here, or having to acknowledge that something's like completely over. I do see that. This could have to do with a situation with a third party, because we have the 2 3s here. Okay. Right now, it really looks like this person doesn't, like, you don't know. It looks like this person is putting on a face like they're your friend with the Three of Pentacles. Like y'all are on the same page and working together, and the connection is growing with this Three of Pentacles here. With the 3, so that's right now your love life is at peace. It's like the illusion of y'all chilling, but it is headed to a heartbreak. Okay, I see it right here. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse here. Somebody is bossy and cold. Now, this is your energy, Gemini. But switch the roles if need be. But somebody is going to get to a point where they start demanding things, or they go cold and rigid here, where it's like they have structure about things, but to a certain degree where they like become controlling with it, and they're not willing to hear another way or budge here. And somebody could like to play mind games as well. You're going to find out. We got the Page of Wands here. Right now, because you're still excited about this person, I don't think that you see what's what. There could be an age difference here as well, because we have the Queen and then we have a Page here. We got fire sign energy out here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But right now, you're excited about where this is going. This person has you like in a daze. Yeah, you are focused on them. You don't see anybody else. Yeah, this person got you feeling all the feels here. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse, okay? If you don't like the trajectory of where this is going with this person, the angels are saying, if you're going to stay in this connection, don't expect a bitch ass thing. Don't hope for nothing. Don't wish for nothing. Don't wait for nothing, okay? You see in the upright, she's at the river waiting on her boat to come in. In the reverse, don't wait for nothing. If they try to commit to you, delay it. Delay it. Tell them, I'm feeling you out. I just need to see a little more. And if they ain't got nothing going on, they'll be all right with that. Yeah. Okay. Let's pull something. Let's see what else you can do if you don't like how it was going to turn out. I will also open up my options to Gemini. Happiness, new discoveries that lead to celebrations. Yeah, we need to be discovering new people. Like, add somebody else, all right? Love yourself first. Okay, so you need to be focusing on self-love, because that's going to help you, especially if you find out this person isn't who they say they are. And what else? What else can Gemini do to change this trajectory? Swipe right. I'm telling you, you need to add to your options. All right, just add to your options. Online dating, instant attraction, digital romance, match found, okay? It's time to open up those options. You can still lay and play. Do whatever you want to do with this person, but just know, don't expect too much out of them, okay? Okay, that's what I have for you, Gemini. Now I gave you the blueprint. I told you what's going on. I gave you the blueprint. If you don't like it, now you got some tools, okay? Okay, let's do Cancer. Cancer 4929. I love these dresses with the bows. I have like 2 of them, and I have a shirt with bows, but they just fall no matter how tight you tie them. It's the strangest thing. All right, Spirit guides. For my Cancer babes, let's get to it. All right, Cancer, we're looking at the current trajectory of your finances and your love life for the next 3 months. Spirit guides, where's this headed? Spirit guides, for their finances, show me Cancer's finances. Show me my Cancer babe's finances in the next 3 months. Where's it headed? Queen of Wands. The Emperor in the reverse. That's everybody. 10 of Cups in the reverse. That's everybody. 4 of Swords. Knight of Wands. Okay. Let's talk about it. You're going to be really proud of your money, Cancer. The money that you have coming in, you're going to be investing it in your looks. Thank you for the like, babe. You're going to be investing in your looks here. You're going to be passionate about how you're saving. You're going to be really proud of what you've done, and proud of where you're going with it. It's like intuitively, you're going to know how to keep money coming in. I just heard it's coming in hot. Okay. Yeah. So we have the Emperor in the reverse here, though. So right now, you don't have any structure going on when it comes to your finances. This is crazy. Cause I'm like, how the finances gonna get there if you're not structured with how you save? You're not taking, well, you're also not taking bold action. So this could be that you just hold on to the money. You spend here and there, but you're not necessarily saving hard. You just don't spend like a crazy person, you know? We got the 10 of Cups in a reverse here. Hmm. You could, I don't know why I'm getting this, but somebody could be on the outs with somebody. And because of that, now you get to save more of your money. Like you don't have to spend on them and they raggedy kids anymore with their bald ass head. Like, I don't know. But with the 10 of Cups here, I get that you have some more money to spend on yourself due to maybe some breakup, or you not, it could have been anything, like you lived with your parents and them, and then your little sister was always asking you for money or something like that. I don't know, something about it though is the reason your finances aren't structured is because you, something about family disharmony here. Yeah, we got the 4 of Swords out here. You in recovery mode, you taking a break. Yeah, I really don't get you like super saving your money or doing anything strategic. I think this is more of an emotional thing. And so because of it, you just ain't spending money like that. But your money gonna go up. All right, so the angels are saying if you want to make your money go up even more, okay? See, you winning, well, you're gonna be okay without being strategic, Cancer. But if you really want to be in your bag and make it go all the way up, we have the Knight of Wands. They want you to really get, it's something you're passionate about. There could be like you could want to write poetry, you could want to write music or something like that, or get into something that has to do with the arts or something. There's something that you want to be doing. Okay, whatever this is you want to be doing, they want you to go towards it. It's going to make you money. Invest in that and go ahead, you're gonna be good, and that's how your money's gonna go up. Okay, so right now inaction is gonna keep you afloat as well, but if you want it, like just a little bit of effort is gonna take you over the edge to where you really winning. Okay, so here guys, let's get Cancer a card for Cancer. We have relationships. Business partners, office love affairs, and communication with coworkers are highlighted now. Make choices with extreme care. Yeah, this could have been an office romance too here. Somebody could have slept with their boss with the Emperor in reverse, but I think you're doing what is best. Taking a break, falling back. I don't know. Like I said, something with family or... yeah. Okay, let's look at your love life. All right, Spirit guys, for Cancer. Let's look at the trajectory of your love life the next 3 months. Spirit guys, for Cancer. Okay. We have the World card in the reverse. 6 of Cups. Ace of Swords reverse. King of Swords reverse. The Hermit. Now that's easy enough. got some, yeah. If you in a relationship, it might go south, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. Where it's heading is you and whoever this is, you and the person on your mind not completing the cycle, being stuck on one another. We got the Six of Cups right now. You want to go back to them. You think of them in fond memories here. It's like you're stuck in the past right now when it comes to your love life. So you're heading to feel... The way you're going, you're going to be stuck on this person for a while, but it's going to kind of turn into bitterness with the World card in the reverse. I don't know. It's like in that part of your life, it's going to be hard to have peace. We got the Ace of Swords in the reverse here. You felt like you didn't get out all that you had to say. Yeah. This could have been an intellectual connection where it wasn't much love. I don't know. This is a connection that could have lived in the head more than the heart. But yeah, you might still have some things to say or get off your chest. And that's why it's headed to a point where you feel like it's not complete. It's not over for you. We got the King of Wands in the reverse here. It's turning you cold. You could have dealt with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, but this situation is turning you cold, where it's hard for you to move on here. It's making you a little bit rigid, where you don't want to deal with nobody else. Like you kind of over love, you over it, and you can't get out of your head when it comes to it. We got the Hermit. The angels are saying what you can do to change it if you don't like it. Like where this is going, being stuck on this person, is to go into solitude with the Hermit. And they want you to really work on reworking this story in your head. That's what they do a lot of times in therapy. Though they rework the story in your mind and how it played out so you can see it differently and how it's working or how it worked out for your good. Right? Because just maybe there's a better match. Maybe that was the reason. Spirit guys, what else can Cancer do to change this trajectory? Because again, y'all, you don't have to, this is not set in stone. You don't have to be having this happen to you. Oh, my cards fell. They didn't fall last night, so I guess I could take one night of them falling. Past life connection. Someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. So they're telling me it's hard for you to get over this connection because you feel like they were a past life connection. Okay, so they do want you to acknowledge that you're not crazy. Hang on, y'all, because that's going to drive me crazy. But yeah, they want you to acknowledge that, okay? But they don't want you to stay stuck, you know? Past life connections happen every day, all right? But yeah, if you don't want to be stuck, it's okay to acknowledge that it was a past life connection. What else? If Cancer doesn't want to be stuck, what else? Yeah, deja vu. Okay. Repeating patterns, familiar lessons, unresolved issues. We've been here before. So it's something that you keep doing, Cancer, that's detrimental to yourself when it comes to how you love. You keep picking someone who feels familiar to you. Y'all's is a little more in depth. Who feels familiar to you trauma-wise. And until you break that cycle, you're going to keep attracting the same person and keep going through the same thing because these people are from your past life. So you need to do some soul work. That's why we got that Hermit card. Five of Wands in the reverse here. Yeah. This isn't about you and the person. This is about you versus you, okay? So you're really going to have to do some soul searching in order to figure out what's happening. The minute, Cancer, I will say you figure out this person or somebody is not for you, get the fuck out of there. Get out of there. Oh, you was cool and all, but you're not my person. Oh, you was cute and all, but I got to go. You are not my person, you know? So that's what the angels are saying. That's what I have for you. I had to pull an extra one for y'all because y'all was a bit complex. Okay, let's do Leo. Oh. Okay, Leo 010110. Okay. So, guys, for Leo, tell me about Leo's finances. Where is Leo's finances headed in the next 3 months? Show me the trajectory based on whatever Leo's doing right now. So, guys, for Leo. For Leo. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. The Sun in the reverse. Or King of Pentacles is upright. Sorry. Justice. Thanks for the like, babe. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's talk about it. Okay. So, let's see where your finances are going. You're about to miss out on an opportunity here because you think it's too small. It could, okay, if somebody make you an offer, really look at it, you guys. Like a new job or a new opportunity or something where you're going to start out making a little bit of money. Y'all, it's solid, okay? And it's better than what you have. Whatever this is doesn't have a cap here. But yeah, the way, like in the way you're going, your finances going to be going out the window. You're not going to be happy with them, okay? We got the King of Pentacles here. Right now, you on top. They're telling me, Leo, your finances are great right now, but you, for some reason, they're trying to show me you're going to miss an opportunity. Or they're not going to be like you wanted them to be. Yeah, you're going to be missing out on new money because you're stuck on old money. You already made that money. You don't already made that. We got the Sun card here in the reverse. You're not going to be able to see this situation clearly when it come in. Because the opposite of the Sun is the Moon, where things aren't being seen clearly. You also could be like not as happy with your life emotionally when it comes in, or like you lack passion, and because of that you're not going to be viewing the opportunity with a good set of eyes, you know, with the right set of eyes. We have Justice here. You're gonna feel like it's fair when it happens. Like you're gonna be like, all right, you know, say less. I ain't see it for what it was. But your money is still good though right now. So you're gonna feel like, all right, you know, it was what it was. I made the money, I made the mistake. So you're gonna think everything's fair. We got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse here. Okay, if you want your money, your finances, your money to get better, Leo, they're telling me you have the tendency to get to where you are and get complacent. Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're telling me though, with this being said, if you want your money to keep going up, 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 where you don't miss opportunities of more money, or you don't like stop the growth of your money, keep perfecting your craft. Always be looking to make more money. Don't always think you good, you solid, you know it all. Let's rest on our laurels, is it? I think it's laurels. Rest on our laurels, morals, whatever it is. They don't want you to do that. They don't want you to get complacent, is what they're saying. You should always be looking to still perfect something and get better, okay? So they want you to ditch that mindset. Okay. What final message do we have for Leo's finances? Then we're going to move on to your love life. Give and take. Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. I was talking about this, I think, with, I don't know, 2 signs ago or something. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. Okay. Heart desires. Yeah, okay. So they're telling me you're very self-sufficient. It's okay to collaborate with other people if somebody has something you want and you know you can offer something that they need, okay? Give and take. That's how your money's going to flow, okay? Let's look at your love life. Let's look at Leo's love life. And then, y'all, I got to... Do I need to change my laundry? Yeah, I need to change my laundry after this one. And then we're going to do Virgo. Actually, I'm going to wait to... Well, no, I need to check it. Oops. Spirit guys, show me Leo's love life. For the next 3 months, show me where's Leo's love life headed. Page of Swords. 5 of Swords reverse. The Lovers. The World card reverse. 6 of Cups. Okay, let's talk about it. So in the next 3 months, where your love life is heading, you got all this air energy. You got an air sign watching you, Leo. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be somebody that's younger than you, or you could be younger than them. But where it's headed to is somebody being curious about you. You living in somebody's head is what they show me. Like somebody, you gonna be on somebody's mind. Heavy, do you hear me? With the 5 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you could have been in conflict with somebody where y'all was like trying to one-up each other. And you could have felt defeated, but you're starting to let go of that feeling. Like you kind of over it. It's not really occupying your mind like it used to, or you're refusing to allow it to be honest with you. The Lovers here. Yeah, there was a major choice that needed to be made here. It could have had to do with somebody that you really felt like was a soulmate. But because of the love you have for them, you're willing to let this shit go. Yeah. You do feel like it's not over between y'all. It's like your soul keep replaying what it could have been or should have been here. We got the 6 of Cups as well. The angels want you to find harmony within your past here. There was a time, Leo, where you had so much peace and you did specific things to get there, whether it was journaling every morning, writing gratitude, things in your journal. They want you to get back to that because it's going to change the way you look at love. All right, let's get something else. Spirit guys, for Leo, what else can they do to change the trajectory of how this is going or where this is going? If they don't like it, having a secret admirer, that's all you got. Thanks for the like, babe. Decisions, the need to gain clarity through decision making. Yeah, you got to make a decision that you actually want peace and you're not about to let this situation hold you down. Like if you want harmony, whoa, it's up to you to create the harmony. I'm going to take that because it tried, well, it popped out. But what else? What does Leo need to do? Period. Okay, so we're going to give the bonus message here. Let me go ahead and put you, because we don't know you. Okay, so plastic smiles, fake kindness, forced friendliness, hiding resentment behind fake smiles, friends, and name only. So they're telling me you got some fake friends around you here that are also adding to the poor energy that's around you. Be careful of a fake friend, okay? I don't know what that has to do with your love life, but this could be somebody you're going to for advice, or people that's pretending that they're in your corner and they're not, and then the energy is getting on you. But that was the bonus message because the spirits wanted that to jump out. But we have status upgrade, new achievements, improved social standing, lifestyle elevation, next level. They want you to boss up. Whatever the next level is for you, they want you to do that. That's what they want you to focus on. That is going to change the trajectory of your love life. Why? Because you're going to attract better people, even new people that you never thought you could, okay? That's what I have for you, Leo. All right, y'all. I'm going to put y'all on a pause real quick while I check and see if the washer is done. That's what I really need to do. Just put a little, well, really a 3-minute timer because my laundry room's right there, but put on a 3-minute timer and I'll be back, and we're going to move on to Virgo. And we have Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Cap, Aquarius, and Pisces left. And if you are any of the other zodiac signs, already did it and you're popping in, just go ahead and rewind. Yeah. All right, we are back. Next up, we have Virgo. Virgo 1459. Okay. Virgo, the next 3 months trajectory of your finances and your love life. Okay, Virgo, let's talk about it. Let's get it. I'm waiting on my second wind energy to kick in. Like, I slept all night and all day. Like, come on now. Wake it up, body. So you guys, for Virgo, show me Virgo's finances for the next 3 months, the current trajectory based on what they're doing right now. What do my Virgo babes have going on? The Emperor in the reverse. That's all you. All yous. The Lovers in the reverse. The World card. Boop, boop, boop. Four of Cups in the reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Hang on one second, Virgo. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so Virgo. We have the Emperor in reverse. You could not be disciplined about how you make, what you're doing with your money. Everybody's getting the Emperor in the reverse here. So yeah, you could lack discipline when it comes to what you're doing with it. You could have the finances coming in, but you lack in discipline. So that's telling me right off the bat, Virgo, that you need a plan. Like, you need a plan. We have the Lovers card in the reverse here. You need a plan. Do you need a plan? So they're telling me right now with your money, you're not planning anything out. You're not making, it's like you're avoiding making a decision on how you need to handle your money, even though you know some of what you need to do. You don't know all of it. So you're just kind of like floating. They don't want you to do that. We have the World card here. Right now, you feel like you on top. You could have just, because the World card talks about traveling. You could be traveling or just came from travel, but right now you feel complete and you feel like, okay, well, my money's straight, so I'm cool. But like I told, I think it was Leo or Cancer, you need a plan. You always need a plan when it comes to your finances. You need to be putting something somewhere, holding something somehow. You always need a plan when it comes to your finances. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse here. You're starting to open up to your situation because your situation is getting better. You're starting to be okay with your finances. I get you being okay with it because the universe is starting to change things up for you. We got the Two of Swords in the reverse here, though. If you want to have your finances go a better route than what they're going now or how they've been in the past, they're telling me you need to get out of this indecisive headspace and make a plan. Please make a plan, Virgo, okay? Let's see what else we have. One final card for Virgo for their finances. Spirit guys, what do you have for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know in order to make their finances better for this next 3 months that's coming in? We have looking. It's okay to look for better work. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. So they want you to keep your eyes open for a new opportunity, okay? They're saying it's okay to be looking. They ain't saying leave your job today or tomorrow, but they want you to be looking, Virgo, okay? Let's look at your love life and where that's going for the next 3 months. Spirit guys, show me for Virgo. Where's Virgo's love life going in the next 3 months? Please show me. Three of Wands in a reverse. The Hanged One in a reverse. Five of Swords in a reverse. Fortune, we like her. Seven of Wands. Okay, let's look at it, Virgo. Let's talk about it. Y'all, my thing's just gonna keep on falling. Like, okay. Virgo, I really need you to, if it's somebody you trying to wait to come back that you invested with, or they ain't coming, all right? Or if they are coming, it's going to be a long time. If they come back, it's going to be a long time before they come back with the Three of Wands in reverse. So the angel is telling me right now, you waiting on somebody to come back and they taking a sweet ass time. They'll be back when they feel like it, or if at all, okay? We got the Hangman in a reverse here. So right now, you kind of don't know what to do. You just waiting in limbo for this person, but for no reason. I don't even know that this person told you they were going to come back or gave you the idea, but there's really no reason for you to be waiting. The angels are telling me right here. So you're waiting for something that'll never come. I'm sorry, babe. We got the 5 of Swords in the reverse here. You're starting to feel less defeated about it here. If you was upset with somebody, you starting to not be as angry. You trying to get your brain on par with what's happening or what has happened to you. But the thing with earth signs, it's like once we dig our heels in and we, you know what I mean? Once we dig our heels in and we decide somebody's the one, then that's the one. And it's really hard for you to like undo that, you know? We got the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay. You're waiting on fate to do its thing. You feel like it's good luck over this situation or your love life. For some of y'all feel like it's good luck over this situation. And then for others of you, you feel like it don't matter what this person do. You're lucky. You a lucky mofo. The Lord is going to send somebody else. We got the 7 of Wands here. If you don't want your love life to go how it's headed now, you waiting on somebody that's delaying, taking a sweet ass time, doing whatever they want to. They want you to be protective of your energy. You got to switch how you looking at this. You see how these could be, say if it's men trying to touch you, or you put a man in this place and it's women trying to touch you. You need to be given, ew, like, ew. Why are you trying to touch me? Like, I don't care who you are. Ew, why are you trying to touch me? Like, you need to be really selective and protective of your energy. You need to be protective of who you let near your lights here, okay? Be very protective. You need to see about these people before you let them close to you. You really need to see about them. Let's see what else we got. Oops. Sure, guys, what else does Virgo need to do? What else can Virgo do to change their trajectory? Creativity, something you're supposed to be creative. Oh, okay, period. Okay, we have fun, express yourself in new ways. So some of y'all Virgos need to change your hair. If you're a dude and you got a shortcut, you got fade, I already know it's so much you can do, but you can get some designs in that joint. Maybe dye it a lighter color, something like that. But you need to get creative and have fun expressing yourself in new ways. If you're a writer, you need to write. If you're a singer, you need to sing. If you're a rapper, you need to rap, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. I did my makeup tonight. Y'all not be coming on here looking tired half the time. But the bags was bagging. It was Gucci and Prada in them. And I didn't feel like carrying them. But yeah, so they want you to have fun, express yourself in new ways. It's going to take your mind off of it. And y'all, it's going to attract in what you want. And here's the thing. I've been wanting to say this too. It was on my mind before I got on the live as I was making this live for y'all. Half the time we be like, oh, I don't want somebody else. I wanted that person. Yo, the universe literally trying to see what you asking for. You think it's just in that body. The universe be like, I'm trying to send it to you. It's not them. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Yeah. Like, it's just not them. You got to trust the universe. You didn't think you could get obsessed with somebody new, and then here you was obsessed over this bum. Obviously, the universe knows what they're doing. I'm just saying. We have retirement goals. Okay, so they want you to focus on this. Long-term stability, future planning, relaxation, earn, living the dream. They want you to plan for your future. Some of y'all need to invest in a 401k or a Roth IRA, all the things, Roth RA, y'all know. Somebody needs to look out for their future. For some reason, this is going to set you up to be able to attract your person. Y'all, certain things energetically align you with other people, and these two things they're saying are going to change the trajectory of your next 3 months. So you need to be focusing on these 3 things. I don't know if you're gonna meet somebody where y'all start talking about that and they're gonna be like, you know what, the last 3, 4, 5 bitches that I met wasn't like this. They was just worried about who was gonna buy them dinner tomorrow. Or the last dude I met, he was worried about how he was gonna sell that ounce, you know what I'm saying, to the homies down the block who was gonna buy it. He wasn't worried about his future. This is the type of man I want in my life. You get what I'm saying? That's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that helps. Okay. Libra. Libra. 01, 25, 49. As I knock my whole life over. Okay, Libra, we're going to look at your finances and your love life. Let's see what the next 3 months look like for you. And if we don't like it, it ain't looking too good, how are we going to change it? By the way, y'all, this is so random, but just so y'all know, I take my own advice. If it don't work out with somebody, or I feel like, damn, like now I want to attract new energy. Oops, time for new hair. Oops, we're picking a new nail color. And now I'm going outside with my cute dresses. Like, usually half the time, everything in my closet I only wore once, like this one. And I actually only wore this on a live because it was supposed to be my birthday dress. But whatever. So anyway, yeah, no. And then now I'm online, you know. I didn't think this hair looked better than my blonde twist, but I'm getting hella compliments on it. So yeah, look at something new in the mirror. Then it's gonna really make you realize you him or you really her. And ew, why were they near me in the first place? Okay, that's the vibes y'all need to be on. Ew, who is that? They gotta earn it. We got the Knight of Pentacles. We got the Ten of Swords. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Wands. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, let's look at your finances here. Why did I know y'all was gonna have the most solid reading, Libra? Libra always be even with everything. Anywho, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so your finances over the next 3 months, they're gonna be growing. It's going to be slow, but the thing is, it's like you invested in how it's going, so it's not going to be a shock to you. Yeah, what this looks like in real world things versus tarot is like, okay, I'm going to work every day, and every check I put away 30% of it, and I don't touch it no matter what. And then I put in 10% for my emergency money. That's what this looks like. So you already know your money getting good because you're doing what you need to do. Okay. We got the Ten of Swords here, though. Your finances right now. Oh, boy. Okay. So your finances are not the best at all. You could feel really, or come from a space of feeling really defeated right now when it comes to your finances. You could feel like you have nothing to your name. This looks like you could have gotten a new job or something like that. And now you're waiting on it to materialize, like you just waiting on your first couple of checks. We got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here. Earth sign energy. You could have had a mom that was taking your money. That's not going to be for everybody. Thank you, babe. That's not going to be for everybody. But I get the way you got here is not nurturing your finances how you need it to be, like not putting yourself in a position to be stable. That's really what the problem was, because the Pentacles is about money. Like you didn't respect the money while it was coming in, and so now you having the money gone. Okay, that's that old money, that money gone. We got the Ace of Wands. You got a new spark. You feel like you can get the money back. I like that. You passionate about it this time. You like, all right, cool. Shit went to hell before. Now we about to do it again. New goals, we gonna go, like we good. So I like that for you. You're re-inspired, you're happy about this, you're excited, okay, about getting on board with making the money. Okay, got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse here. The angels are saying, if you want your money to go even better than the way that it's going or how it's gone for you, they're saying, don't be telling nobody what you're doing when it comes to your money. Don't be sharing no money. Don't be trying to invest in with your friends and no businesses or nothing like that. Don't do it. Don't tell the people at your job what you make. If you got a rate, just keep people out your money business. Look, in the upright, it's them collaborating. Look at them talking on how they're going to do stuff. Just stay to yourself. Make your money. Stay low key. Do you, okay? Let's pull you one more card for Libra. One final card for Libra's finances. Y'all cards trying to jump. We got influence. Use your influence for change. You may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. Your voice and opinions are important. Somebody might need to start a solo podcast. I don't know why I just thought about that, but it's your voice. I'm telling you, it's you by yourself. They don't want you like trying to do stuff with your friends. Stop that. It's something you doing solo dolo that's going to get you that bag. Let's look at your love life. Spirit guys, show me my Libra babe's love life for the next 3 months. Where's it headed? Show me Libra's love life, please. Yeah, babe, I did Leo 2 signs ago. So Leo was right before Virgo. This is how you remember it. I always say LVLSS. Leo, Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius. I mean Scorpio, Sagittarius. But yeah, LVL, if you remember nothing else. Leo, Virgo, Libra. So if you come in and somebody on Libra, they did your sign two signs ago. If they on Virgo, they just did yours. So Leo, Virgo, Libra. Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands. So all you gotta do is like just scrub the screen back. We got 5 of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Cups. Queen of Wands in the reverse. 10 of Cups. Okay, Libra, let's talk about it. All right, so where your love life is headed in the next 3 months, it's about to pick up and go quickly. Quickly. You're going to have a shooter coming in, or you're going to have a girl coming in, and it's going to pick up very fast. This could be somebody you got to travel to see. Doesn't necessarily mean that, but y'all going to be going back and forth. Y'all going to be doing things. Y'all going to be outside on a pop-outs, but together, though. 5 of Cups in a reverse. What we got going on here? Right now, okay, yeah. Well, you're clearing out energy right now. You could have you could have dealt with somebody where they were fucking disappointing. Okay, this person was disappointing as fuck, excuse me, and you had to really like, you were bogged down by it, like, what the fuck was this? And now you're getting out of that energy. We got the Knight of Cups here. You feel like, okay, I'm not lover girl. I want love. I can't just sit here like crying over this spilled, spoiled milk. Like, I want love. If this person can't give it, then on to the next, on to the next. So you in your lovey-dovey bag, okay? And you want love. We got the Queen of Wands here. Damn, I can't remember if she was in a reverse or not. I think she was. You struggle a little bit with your confidence, but you're still moving forward. I like that for you. It's like the confidence will come when I find my person. All right. But I get this based on your past disappointments, though. You know, you try not to let it affect you. With the 10 of Cups here, if you want the trajectory to change here, like you to feel a lot better, or this to go even more in your favor, because I feel like it's already going in your favor, but if you want it to go even more in your favor, they want you to not lose sight that your happily ever after is out there, because they're telling me it is. So if you keep that in mind, you're going to be straight, Libra. What else for Libra? What else can they do to change their trajectory if they don't like it? What else can they do? confession is something you need to confess here. Releasing a secret, pursuing virtue through honesty. So it's something you need to be honest with, Libra, even if it's you being honest with yourself about, okay, I know I'm moving on quickly, but this situation did take a hit on my confidence, and now I need to get myself back up. Like, it's okay to admit defeat and then move on, because it's not the defeat that makes you, it's how you won after it, right? Okay. Let's see. What else? That one tried to pop out. We're going to take it as a bonus. What else does Libra need to do in order to change the trajectory of their love life or add to it? Okay, so this was the bonus one. We had breadcrumbing, giving minimal attention, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. They want you to stay away from people that do that to you, Libra. Try not to do the constant wait and see thing, like giving it too long, sticking around too long. They're saying don't do that. If you, once you get the inkling somebody's breadcrumbing you, get the fuck up out of there. Get the fuck out of there. Or just start adding to the roster and make them a not serious candidate, okay? Where you're like, all right, they cool for whatever it is, for the P or the D or whatever. But I need to, you know, that's not my husband or my wife, so I need to add to the roster. But yeah, so that was a bonus one for some of you. But we have soul contracts, fated connections, karmic relationships, spiritual agreements destined to meet. So the angels saying they still want you to keep in mind that your person is out there. So that's what's going to do it for you, to keep that at top of mind. Like, hey, listen, if the party ain't over, then I ain't found my person yet. So the party's still going. So we outside, right? I ain't found my person yet. So the party's still going. I need to keep sifting. I need to keep introducing myself to new people. That's what I have for you, Libra. I hope that helps. And now we're going to move to LVLSS Scorpio. Okay. Let's timestamp Scorpio. Oh, 137. Okay, spirit guides for Scorpio. Scorpio, your next 3 months. Where are your finances headed based on what the hell you're doing right now? And where's your love life headed? Spirit guides, where are my Scorpios going? Let's look at the finances first. Where are you going? Let's see where we headed. We got the Two of Swords in the reverse here. We got the Six of Cups here. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune. All right, let's get it. Okay, so your finances. You don't really got no future plans on for the next 3 months. They're telling me you're not going to be actively planning. You're not going to be thinking about your finances for in the next 3 months, to be honest with you. Like, you're not thinking about it. Six of Cups. You could be making a good amount of money. Maybe at one point in your life, way back in the day, you were making money, and now you're at that point again. So you feel like you back in your bag is what I'm getting here. Thanks for the like, babe. Yeah, they're telling me you back in your bag. And so you feel like you got this, so you're not really making no plans. Seven of Swords in a reverse here. You feel like you ain't got to be strategic no more. Like, the money coming in, you ain't really got to be strategic. You ain't got to, you're not robbing Peter to pay Paul. Like, you're not doing that. So you cool. Two of Cups in the reverse here. For some reason, you're not in harmony, though, with it. You might not be in love with how you make your money. even though you got the bag, you might not be in love with how you get the bag necessarily. You like where you at, but you might not be in love with what you do. What you could do to change it. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Hey, listen, if you want to change how you make your money, good luck is on your side here. The angel's about to send you a new opportunity. The karmic wheel is spinning and fate is about to do its thing. So yeah, keep your eyes open for a new opportunity, okay? The angels aren't done with you with this. Y'all was pretty easy because y'all ain't really got to do nothing, Scorpio. It's like y'all lucky. That's what they showing me. What else for Scorpio? What else does Scorpio need to know? If they want to make their finances better, courage. Ask what you're afraid of so you can overcome Ask what you're afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. There's something you would love to do, but you're not doing it because you don't have the courage all the way. But if you do it now or ask how you can get into it, you're actually the perfect candidate. Yeah. Karma, good luck, and fate is on your side. Okay, Scorpio? Yeah, get to that. Ask that question. Ask those questions. Get moving. All right, let's look at your love life. So, guys, show me Scorpio's love life the next 3 months. I ain't like that shuffle. I ain't like that. Yeah. Spirit guys, show me Scorpio love life. What's going on? Show me where it's headed. The next 3 months. 9 of Wands in the reverse. 6 of Wands. King of Pentacles in the reverse. The World card in the reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse. All right, let's talk about it. You could be dealing with a player that's in and out. That's where it's headed. You're dealing with somebody who's in and out, that's very non-committal. Very sexual, but very non-committal. Could be a Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, though. We got Earth out here, too, though. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So in the next 3 months, that's where it's headed. You dealing with somebody who will be just doing whatever the fuck they be doing. How's your life going now, or love life going now? Right now, it feels successful. You feel victorious. I feel like you think this person might be in it for a long run. King of Pentacles in the reverse here. Are you used to people that aren't stable? Are you a fixer? I think this is what this is telling me. Because the reason you feel happy and victorious about the way your love life is going, or the reason you feel happy about your love life and successful is because it's unstable, and you cool with that. Somebody's unstable or not solid. You might have this obsession with conquering people, like that nobody else could get, because it's like, damn, they couldn't get them, but I did. I feel like that's the vibes here. We got the World card in the reverse. Deep down, they're telling me you feel what's missing, though. Even though your love life is going successful, you know something is missing. You still don't feel whole with it. Even if you conquered this person right now, it's temporary. You know something ain't right. We got the Ace of Cups in the reverse here. They want you to pour more self-love into yourself. That's what's going to stop you from not chasing, but for the going after these kind of connections or accepting them when they show up. So here, guys, what else can my Scorpio babes do if they don't like how this is going? I'm trying to sit up. What else can Scorpio do to change this outcome in the next 3 months? Embrace. Find peace with your current state of being. What I told y'all. Pour that love into yourself. You see in the upright, it's pouring out to other people. But see, you're pouring it into a river. It's never going to fill this person up. You got to pour it into yourself. So you got to embrace yourself in your current state. Whether somebody's here or not, I'm at peace. I'm cool. Right? What else? What else? One final thing on what Scorpio could do to change this outcome in the next 3 months. Hey, we got payback. Consequences returning, karma cycle. What goes around comes around. Time to settle accounts. What Cardi B said, do you how you do me, bet you we won't speak again. If somebody do you filth, do it back. Do it back. Get them a piece of their own medicine. I'm on what you on. I'm on what you on. Self-love, and I'm on what you want. That's how you're going to change it. I just want to be nosy real quick, Scorpio. What's going to happen with Scorpio and this person, Scorpio, be on what they on? Like, what's going to happen? We got the 5 of Cups in reverse here. You ain't going to be sad about them. Because it's like going to give you this secret satisfaction to like one-up them back. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope that helps. I love y'all so much. And I wish you the best on the next 3 months. Now we are moving on to Sagittarius, I believe it is. Yep, Sag. Okay. Okay. Sagittarius. My one set of the dual G problem children. My Sages and my Aquas. Y'all know y'all my problem children. What y'all got going on. But y'all usually good with the money on. Spirit guys, show me Sagittarius's money. Where's it headed in the next 3 months based on what they're doing now? Show me, Spirit guys, for Sagittarius. Where's it headed? Where their money headed? Page of Swords. Thanks for the like, babe. Ace of Swords in the reverse. 2 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. I love this card. 2 of Swords. Okay. Your finances are good because you're curious about how you can make them better. I get that about you though, Sag. You're always curious on how you can make it better, looking for new ways. You don't never feel like you mastered the program, or you don't ever feel like you bigger than the program. Like, yeah, so I get right now you looking at new ways to make money here. And you're curious. You could be asking people about it. And you could also have enough money to invest in what you want. But mentally, you cool where your money's at. We got the Ace of Swords in the reverse here. Or, excuse me, that's where your money's going in the future. Thanks for the like, babe. That's where your money's going in the future. You're going to be cool. Now, right now, with the Ace of Swords in the reverse here, you could feel like it's stagnant. You're not really clear on how you can make your money, like expand it right now. You could feel like you're not clear right now, but that's what's going to get you to that point where you're searching for how to make more money, because right now you're not really clear on it. And I think that's going to bother you a bit. So you're going to be proactive. We have the 2 of Pentacles here. Yeah, you feel like you could juggle a lot of responsibilities here. You could have a lot of bills. It could be a lot for you to keep up with. Yeah, and it's hard. It makes it hard for you to think about new ways to make money, but you're gonna get out of that. I already see it with the Page of Swords here. We got the Three of Cups here. Okay, I get how you doing this. You got some friends around you that make money, or they good at giving advice when it comes to finances. So you just gonna party and just ask while you out and about. Um, but as long as you got enough money to party, you actually cool for now. But I do get you striving for more, if you will. We got the Two of Swords here. So what you can do if you want to be a little bit past, you know, looking how to make more money, looking into it. If you want to be past that, they want you to get off the fence of indecision. Right now, it's like you're avoiding making the decision. You're not listening to your intuition right now. Yeah, you got to make a decision. Like, are you going to sit on the fence, or are you going to figure out how to make your money go better? But like I said, I'm not angry at y'all because I do feel like y'all are going to talk to people eventually. You don't mind asking questions. Two twos. It's about a decision. You need to make a decision. Once you make that decision and lock in, Sagittarius, you're going to be okay. Yeah. All right. So you guys, for my Saggy babies, what else can they do? What else can Sag do? If they want to change the trajectory of how their finances are going to be in the next 3 months. We have Passage. Your current situation is a means to an end. I knew it. Like I said, with the Page of Swords, you're going to be looking into new ways. Curious about new ways of making money. You are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. Yeah, as you are curious and talking to new people, like here, I told you, you feel like you could make your way. You're gonna ask questions, you're gonna be social. So you kind of didn't really need this advice exactly. But they want you to enjoy the people a little more. For some reason, I really feel like somebody gonna come out with some advice that you didn't expect, like at a party or something, or a gathering. So be social, okay? I know y'all don't really like people like that. Go outside. Okay. Let's look at your love life in the next 3 months. The hell you got going on? Spirit guys for Scorpio. Where's Scorpio's love life going in the next 3 months? Scorpio, Sagittarius, sorry. Where's Sagittarius' love life going in the next 3 months? Where's Sagittarius' love life going in the next 3 months? Ten of Swords in the reverse. Strength. Seven of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Capricorn rising here. Hey, Capricorn rising. How are you? What's your sun sign? All right, so where your love life is headed, we have the Ten of Swords. You're trying to avoid a painful ending. If somebody betrayed you, you don't want to see it. Or if you feel like it's going there, you ain't trying to go that way. You like, we don't got to be like that. Strength card. You trying to hold back. Yeah, I get you not wanting this to go sour. I feel like you really could be one of the ones that'll take it there if you need to, but you're really not trying to take it there. We got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse here. Yeah, I guess you're trying to hold back the beast. That's what you're doing right now. Seven of Pentacles, because you're trying to see what this is. You don't, if this is going to blossom into something based on the time that you already invested, you're not trying to ruin it. You're trying to see what this is before you go crazy on the mofo. You don't want this to end. You feel like it's more to come for this story. Okay, Libra rising. Yeah. I'm a Libra Venus. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse here. How do you feel about that? You feel like this might be a missed opportunity. You feel like inevitably you might just hit this wall where you can't stop this situation from ending. Damn, some of y'all, it could have already ended and you holding back, seeing if it's going to come back around. We got the 5 of, and then, yeah, and then the next 3 months you could spend it healing. That's another side story. We got the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Either this person is already trying to get back in your life, or you need to go get them from out of the cold. But if you don't want your situation to where you're avoiding an ending or having to heal from a painful ending, they're telling me to tell you to take action, Sagittarius. Spirit guides for my Sagittarius, what else can they do to change the outcome of their love life in the next 3 months if they don't want it to go that way? Manifestation, law of attraction, thoughts become things. So if you think this is going to go to hell, your love life is going to go to hell. If you think positive, it's going to go positive. So you got to manifest a better outcome and get rid of this stinking thinking. What else can you do? We got plastic smiles, fake kindness, forced friendliness, hiding resentments behind smiles, friends and only names. If somebody done pissed you off, Sag, tell them. Because then y'all can fix it and then move on from it. And if you are faking like somebody never pissed you off in order to keep the peace, no, tell them the truth so you can have something real. That's what I have for you, Sag. Now let's move on to Capricorn. Okay. Hey, babe. That's such a cute emoji. Where you get that from? So you guys, for Capricorn, let's see what's going on. Where are their finances and love life headed in the next 3 months, my Capricorn babes? Let's look at the finances first. Spirit guys, for Capricorn, where's it headed in the next 3 months? Spirit guys, where's it headed in the next 3 months? The Hierophant in the reverse. Okay. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. 3 of Pentacles. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Wands. Okay. Let's talk about it. Don't start spending too much. Hey, babe, don't start spending too much to the point you damage what the hell you got going on, okay? The Hierophant in the reverse speaks to not taking advice, like not heeding advice that was given to you financially, and rebelling against what you know is right. So if you know how to save, don't like go back on rebelling. Like, yeah, treat yourself, but don't treat yourself to the point of demise, you know? Yeah, so that's where it's headed in the next 3 months. That's what they're telling me. We got the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. See, right now, I get you loosening up your grip on your finances. So right now, that's where you at. You're not like being so cheap, okay? yeah, like you're not being so cheap right now. You used to be somebody who used to like save to a detriment where it was like really causing you to have mental health issues a little bit, where it's like, I gotta save for a rainy day. Like you were crazy about it. And now they're telling me you're releasing control of that. And you know, you relaxing a little bit, but they're telling me you're gonna have a tendency to get too relaxed, okay? They don't want you to do that, okay? You gotta tighten up a little bit. Don't get too free. We have the Three of Pentacles here because you're going to start sharing your money. Working with other people on their money, offering services if they need it. You could be offering money to help people for their bills in their house. Be careful with that because of where I see it's going for you. Be careful with that. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse here. Yeah, you're not going to love that. I already see you're not going to love it. But you love to help people because you're an earth sign, okay? Queen of Wands here. They're saying what you could do is just focus on nurturing yourself. Use your finances to make yourself feel better, to put you on top, to invest in the things that you're passionate about, okay? That's what they want you to do, okay? All right, let's talk about your love life. Oh, no. I want to get you one final card for if you want your finances to go in a different route. Also with the Queen of Wands, you got to manage your money like you got a palace. Okay, like this money can't leave because this belongs to the palace. We have this amount for charity. Like you need to be doing it like you run an empire. Spiritual work. Look how cute. Hold on, let me do it where there's no glare. Yeah, look how cute. Doing some inner work can help you get clear before you move on. You will get insight into what work will best serve your needs. All right, let's reread that since I started all the way through it. Doing some inner work can help you get clear before you move on. You will get insights into what work will best serve your needs. Damn. Okay, so yeah, they want you to do some inner work, some soul searching here, so you can be on top, okay? Because I don't know, y'all, like work that best serves your needs. This is what I'm thinking. If you're somebody, y'all know I'm like on a gym kick like crazy. If you're someone who goes to the gym a lot, right, but you can use some extra money, maybe it might be beneficial for you and you don't need too much. You just need a little extra to get a part-time at the gym so you can get a discount or a free membership. So not only will you make money, it'll save you like $60 a month or something like that. You get it? Yeah. Make it make sense, you know? Okay. Let's move on to your love life. Spirit guys, where my Capricorn babes love life going in the next 3 months? Show me, please. I got 2 more things to do tonight before I go to bed, y'all. Cause there's some shorts where y'all I gotta pop my shits. Like the Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. And that Queen Naija. If you haven't watched the Queen Naija and Clarence reading, please go watch it. Because everybody was making their videos like, well, he ain't gonna marry her. He ain't gonna marry her. I'm the only one that I know of that have a video saying that they were gonna get married. And I put it on this channel. And I said, the video is titled, Take Your Time, Pastor, because I told y'all he was going to do it, but he just taking his time. But he loves her and he picky as hell. So he had to do it his way. And it had to be on his time, and he was not going to be rushed. So, yeah, I'm going to make a short flexing how I said that while these hoes was hating on Queen. Okay. All right. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. We got 7 of Pentacles. Or that's 8 of Wands in the reverse. 7 of Pentacles. We got the Death card. The High Priestess. Okay, I got some major arcanas popping out. And the 7 of Swords here. Let's talk about it. Okay, where is your love life headed in the next 3 months? If you're in a connection, it's going to take a screeching halt in the next 3 months. If you have, you got some penises being thrown at you, or you got some cucatas being thrown at you, it's going to take a screeching halt. If you're in a connection where it feel like it's going somewhere, is going to take a screeching halt. It's going to stop, okay? All the traveling back and forth, the hot girl, hot boy summer, y'all being passionate is going to stop. All right, moving on. Y'all got the points. Seven of Pentacles. Right now, you're trying to see where it's going. You've invested your time. You're investing your time. You're trying to see what you get back for it. You could be enjoying right now. Like, okay, well, I invested in my love life, and now I'm starting to see the fruits of my labor here. I want to see more, but I like where this is headed. We got the Death card here. This situation is going to undergo a transition here. But see, with the High Priestess here, you're going to see it coming. And you, thanks for the like, babe. And you spiritually are okay with it. The angel gonna speak some secrets to you. Excuse me. You're gonna be able to see the light and the dark with this person. So when they come in with this bullshit, you're gonna know what it is. You're not gonna be shocked. You're like, oh, okay. You see how my girl's sitting right here, looking like me? You gonna be like this. Okay. You got a side bitch. Okay, cool. I already seen it. The angels already told me. Cool. But the only thing is, Capricorn, you're really good. The angels is telling me if you don't want it to go like that, to come to a screeching halt, they want you to sneak the fuck away. Boop. Add somebody new to the mix. Y'all already know I add somebody to the mix. Well, this oatmeal's mixing. This oatmeal is missing almond milk. Let me go add some because oatmeal, you're not enough. You don't want to be enough. Sorry. Time to add something else. Yeah. So he wants you to strategically get the fuck on, or strategically add somebody else. So when they come doing their dumb shit, you ain't really tripping because you already had somebody, you already seen them coming with it. So you on to the next one. It's cool. All right, let's see what else. Spirit guys, if Capricorn doesn't want... Hey, Ralph. Never mind, bye. Spirit guys... If my Capricorn babes don't want their love life to come to a screeching halt, what else should they do? Embrace. Find peace with your current state of being. I feel like you're going to have peace because you are very spiritually intuitive. The angel's going to be talking to you. They're just going to talk to you and you're going to be cool. Yeah. So just find peace with your current state of being, whether this person exists or not. What else can Capricorn do? Tell me, please. Closure. Yeah. Letting go. Ending chapters. Yeah, they want you to close that door. Emotional release. Finally free. This person was about... I just kind of want to be nosy real quick. I just want to be nosy. King of Swords. This person, your person could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius here. They're going to understand that what you did is fair. They're going to be like, all right, that's fair. Yeah, so they want you to close that door. If you want your love life to not come to a screeching halt, I'm telling you, introduce some new suitors in there. You'll be all right. I promise. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Let's move on to who's next. It should be Aquarius. Yep. Oh, 09 37. All right, my Aquarius babes. Let's see what you got going on, Aquarius. Thanks for my life, babe. Thanks for my like. Okay, Aquarius. Let's look at your next 3 months, where your finances and your love life headed. And we're going to start with your finances. Spirit guides, okay. We're not doing sideways pulls. Spirit guides for Aquarius, where is this all headed? Show me the next 3 months in finances. Damn, y'all shit trying to jump. 3 more, spirit guides. Nine of Pentacles. Ooh. The Tower reverse. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Ooh, Queen of Cups reverse. The Emperor reverse. Okay. All right, so where you at now is not where you going. I'll tell you that now. Where your finances are headed, the money's going to be good. You're going to be enjoying everything that you built in the next 3 months, okay? I don't know what the hell you shifting. We're about to look at it. But whatever you're shifting is going to do you really well in the next 3 months. So I get you putting some manpower behind this, okay? So you're going in a good way. We have the Tower in a reverse here. So your finances right now, you could have seen where your finances could have been on the way to tanking. And so you did everything in your power, or you're doing everything in your power right now to change that. So it doesn't happen to you. I see it with the Tower in reverse. So you are missing out on disaster. Okay. It could have been an internal collapse that happened too, or something happened that almost scared you with your finances, and you are doing everything you can, like I said, to not let them fall. We got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse here. Why? Yeah, you could have took a break on working. You weren't working as hard or investing yourself like you should have. Or you could have been overworking yourself to the point where you weren't paying attention on a smarter way to make money here. We got the Queen of Cups in the reverse here. Yeah, you're not so happy about that. You don't love that. I ain't even gonna complicate that message. We have the Emperor in the reverse here. If you don't, like, if you want to be even further, if you want the Ten of Pentacles versus the Nine of Pentacles, and you really want to be in your bag and actually have somebody to share it with the Emperor in the reverse, they're telling me to tell you to not be so reckless with your money, and not, like, they don't want you to think you know it all, because they're telling me you're really smart when it comes to your finances, which is why you're going to end up financially stable here in the next 3 months, like even more. Like, your finances are going to be cool, but they want you to still take advice from other people, okay? Okay. Let's get you a card. Damn, this string gonna keep falling. What final message for Aquarius with their finances before we move on to their love life? If they want their finances to be even better in the next 3 months. Many choices. Oh, this is the pull a card. Then that means y'all need to book a reading. You have options, even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. Pull a card for each option to see what's best. So I recommend you book a reading with me, mercedesmysticwarrior@gmail.com, because you know what the options are, and we're going to pull a card for each option and then go through the tarot for each one to see what the hell is the best one for you, what the outcome would be for each one. All right, let's look at your love life. Spirit guides for Aquarius. Also, I'm going to be redoing my links in order to book. Y'all won't have to email me anymore pretty soon. But I don't know when that is, so keep sending y'all emails. But I am going to change it to a simple link very soon, okay? Oh, and also I'm going to be doing a sale soon too. So get ready for that. I just need to really catch up with my shorts. Like my I'm Not a Psychic shorts, and then I'll do that for y'all. So you guys, how's Aquarius's love life going? Show me my Aquarius babe's love life. King of Pentacles tried to pop out. Your love life could be going in a solid, slow and steady wins the race way soon. Thanks for the likes or the hearts, babe. Show me Aquarius's love life. Where's it going in the next 3 months? We got the Six of Cups, Ace of Swords in a reverse, the World card, period, Three of Cups, Temperance. Okay. So where your love life is headed, you could want somebody from your past back. It's showing me you going back to your past. You wanted somebody from your past in the next 3 months. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Right now, you could have missed out on an opportunity due to lack of something going wrong with the communication here. Silence. That's what the situation is now. Your current situation, lack of communicating, y'all not being on the same mental page. Y'all didn't have a meeting of the minds. We got the World card here. The cycle's complete for now. Like with you and that person, it's kind of over with. I don't know if you're going back to them, but right now, the way it is, it's over for now. Nothing happens by accident. Maybe y'all both needed to change. I don't know. But we got the Three of Cups here. How you feel about that? You all right. You cool. You outside with your friends. You got the Three of Cups. You ready to, like, you know what? I got time to party now. I got time to be outside. I'm about to invest in the stuff that I was leaving behind while I was dating this person. Outside. I'm not mad at that. Thanks for the like, babe. And we have the Temperance card. If you don't like how this is going, or your love life and the next person, you going back to your past person, you got to seek balance within yourself here and start healing yourself, okay? Because you could be running from that. So, guys, for my Aquarius babes, if they don't want to go back to their past person, or they want to change the trajectory of the next 3 months, whatever that means for you, whether it's attracting somebody new or something, what should you do? Be open to change. Be receptive to new experiences. Change leads to growth. Yeah. So stop trying to do things the same old way, Aquarius, okay? Spirit guys, what else can Aquarius do? One final card. Okay, I'm going to take these because they dropped out. Some of y'all have commitment issues, afraid to settle down, avoiding intimacy, fear of loss of freedom. It's complicated. If you have commitment issues, you got to settle that within yourself. And if you keep dealing with people with commitment issues, you got to figure out why you want these people that are commitment phobes. Like, what's that doing for you, you know? And I'm not being funny, like, okay, what does that do for you? Like, no, seriously, what is that doing for you on a subconscious level? Why you keep doing that, you know? Why do you feel like ensuing chaos on yourself is interesting, you know? Okay, and then we have behind the mask, hidden emotions, concealing true self, afraid to show reality. No one sees the real me. I don't know why I get Aquarius, this is y'all, but you can flip the roles if you need to. But they're saying they want you to be your real true self. Somebody's gonna love you for yourself, okay? There's literally nobody like you. And you could feel like no one sees the real you because you're not showing them, like you're not going out of your way to talk to them and communicate that. Also, yeah, they want you to start showing up exactly as you are and who you are. So that way when people leave or you leave people, you don't feel like they didn't see you, you know? Okay, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope that helps. Last but not least, we got my Pisces babes in the building. Damn, I was supposed to go backwards tonight. I promise I'm going to go backwards tomorrow. If I do all signs, I'm going to go backwards. Okay, we got Pisces. 02. 1943. Okay. Pisces, let's look at your finances and love life for the next 3 months. Let's see where it's all headed. Let's start with your love life. Spirit guides for Pisces. Spirit guides, please show me, where's Pisces finances headed in the next 3 months? Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, The Tower in the reverse. Did the angels save the best for last? The Moon in the reverse. Okay. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Good job, Pisces. All right, so let's get into it. So where your finances are going in the next 3 months, a brand new opportunity, a brand new financial beginning where you're going to be able to start, like you're going to be able to take care of everything that you need to, whether it be in your house, redecorating, things like that. Yeah, you got a new opportunity coming in. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Right now, your finances are amazing. So your finances are amazing and you're able to invest in yourself and everything, and you have a new opportunity coming in. So it's just going to keep going. Dare I say it's your year. The Tower card in reverse here. Why? Because see, you recognize the mistakes you were making in money and you fucking changed that shit immediately. You saw where it was going, you didn't like it. The Moon card in the reverse, that's your card here. How you feel about that? You see things clearly. You feel like the veil's been lifted from under your eyes and you like, hey, I've been to broke school. I ain't going back. Been to broke school. Graduate me out, Lord, please. We got the Five of Pentacles in a reverse here. What you could do if you want your finances to change or level up even more. They're saying they want you to start healing your debts here. If you have any debts, they want you to start healing them because it's going to qualify you for more things. Just so you guys know, most rich people don't use their money for big purchases. Even the rich don't do that. They use the bank's money and other people's money, okay? So they want you to level up your debts. Clear them out. Start clearing them out. Now, don't go putting all your savings on your debts, okay? You still have to live. This is America, but... or wherever you are, because I have different people. The future. Plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. Somebody needs to start a reading business, okay? Whether you just read for people individually or you read for people on Facebook or whatever have you. They're saying that they need you to plan for the future. Thanks for the like, babe, but I'm talking to somebody that's psychic as well. Yeah, some of y'all intuitive. If you are, email me, give me a reading. I'll pay you. So yeah, anyway, let's do it. Let's look at your love life. Okay. So you guys, for my Pisces babes, love life, show me the next 3 months. Where's it headed? Because goddamn, I'm a Pisces rising. Does that count? I was going to say, can I be a Pisces? Can I be him? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Cups, sorry. Temperance. What the hell? Pisces, who are you? Four of Wands in the reverse. All right. Ace of Wands. What else? Page of Pentacles in the reverse. What's up, Aries? I did y'all first tonight. All right, so your love life, where is it going? A brand new love opportunity. So within the next 3 months, the angels are sending you new love. Right now, emotionally, you're at peace. I get you loving on yourself. The angels have healed you up. You could be drinking your tea and minding your business, or drinking your water and minding your business. Somebody does yoga. Somebody figured out a new hairstyle that works for them. Yeah, you pour love out to other people, but you being more selective about it. But the angels are going to reward you for how big your heart is very soon. Four of Wands in a reverse here. Yeah, because you suffered a loss here. You could have went through a divorce, or you could have dated somebody who was intertwined with your family and friends, or vice versa. You were intertwined with their family and friends. Thanks for the like, babe. You're so incredible. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. You're a good 12th house stellium. Period. Period. Thank you. Okay, yes, that's my boo. Okay. Yeah, and so you could have went through a divorce, or like I said, y'all were intertwined or something. but y'all families are intertwined, and so the angels are going to pay you back for it. Remember, we talked about this last night, that God will pay you back double, sometimes triple, for your trouble. And I told y'all, when I go through a heartbreak or somebody dying on me, like that's when I'm chasing my dreams the most. Chasing, because the Lord blesses it. He really favors the brokenhearted. I don't know what that's about, but that's his promise that he said in the Bible, and I swear to you, he stand on it. Ace of Wands here. You excited? You're excited about a new beginning. It's got you kind of giddy too with the Ace of Wands here. Yeah, you could just see it now. With the house in the background. You're like, yeah, we can have it all. Page of Pentacles in the reverse here. If you want your love life to go even better with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse here, they're telling me that you have a tendency, well, as of late, to not invest in the long term. Like, it's like you kind of hate starting over. Like, once you get in it, it's like, or if something goes wrong, you like, damn, I'm actually starting over. Like, they want you to commit to um the long game with the Page of Pentacles. You are going to be learning someone new, almost like studying them, and they want you to commit to that. They want you to focus on being solid. Okay, what else? Let's see. Spirit guides, it's spicy. I changed my name. You are psychic too. I love you so much. Yes, when I saw the picture, I was like, okay, that's my boo. Yeah. I just seen now. Well, not now, but like the third message you sent. And I was like, okay. Spirit guides. And yeah, you know I'm a Pisces rising, so it's like, no, I'm just playing. I am a Pisces rising, but you know, I'll be thinking, I'm like, does that apply? Does that apply? I mean, I got new suited. I told y'all I went on a date No, I didn't go on a date last night. That's a lie. I went on a date on Friday night. All right. Spirit guides, if my Pisces babes want to... If my Pisces babes want this to go even better for them in the next 3 months, what should they do? Whoa. Recognition, admiration for your hard work is coming. Hey, whatever the hell y'all are doing, do it to the max. I'm telling you. Like I said, what we just talked about, you get the Lord gonna pay you back triple for your trouble. I'm telling you, get on whatever this is you're trying to grow, get on it immediately. Admiration for your hard work is coming. It's coming. Now is the time. So, you guys, what else? What else should they do? So, you guys, what else should they do? Last one. Shadow work. Okay. Facing hidden fears, exploring darker emotions, accepting imperfections, meet your darker self. So they want you to meet your darker self, and in the words of Lady Gaga, marry the night. Anyway, you guys, this was the best live because the best psychic in the world. I'm popping on here. I love you guys so much. And I will see y'all in the next reading. I'm Mercedes Mystic Aura. I'm available for personal readings at mercedesmysticaura@gmail.com. Please like this video, comment down below and say hey, and subscribe to the channel if we vibing, because if not, how the hell else you gonna find me again, friend? And also, I said it in the middle of the reading before, but make sure y'all check out that Queen Naja and Clarence reading, because I told y'all I predicted them getting married, and every other freaking tarot reader that I can think of said that he was never going to marry her or never going to propose, and well, look at him now. So I love y'all so much. Check that out. And now, after tonight, we want to get back into celebrity readings. So yeah, I will see y'all soon. Bye.